We all know Knots, arguably the most consistent creator of all time. Ever since When the Sky phase, he's been releasing banger after banger, all the while refining and defining the modern style as we know it. Some of his more recent levels have been quite expressive in their ideas, but none more so than his most recent masterpiece, Azimuth. Knots' iconic modern style is one that he's been developing ever since the beginning, with each release looking to polish it up a little bit more. So naturally, Azimuth is arguably the highest quality level that Knots has released. This level is a bit more structured in its decoration progression than some of Knots' other recent levels, which in my opinion helps to really highlight the quality of the designs this time around. The backgrounds are the prime focus of Azimuth. Throughout its entirety, Knots fills the background space with art assets that look straight out of a Kurzgesagt video. This is apparent with the art of this pyramid and this compass looking thing, but of course the most interesting is the journey with the flamingo. We follow this flamingo through the world and what seems like space, all the while witnessing other art assets that flesh out the section. The foreground structuring works incredibly well to complement these backdrops, the colours work perfectly and their placements don't obstruct any of the important details, all the while being visually interesting in their own right. Knots' trademark use of vibrant colours makes all of these details stand out wonderfully, and a handful of ambient details, like these soft glow lasers and animated white particles, tie everything together perfectly. What really caught my attention with Azimuth is the nature of the long auto sections. Even though there's no gameplay, these sections stay stimulating as they showcase Knots' effects, which were disappointingly absent from the normal sections of the level. At 46%, Knots goes all out with what he can do with the editor, showcasing a beautifully animated sequence of effects and art pieces. Its beginning is particularly interesting to me, opening with an eye peering through a camera lens at a whale with the text, "The World, Gateway to the Fifth Dimension." This beginning reminds me of the world and the universe, which is further backed up with some of the details we see during the animation. Ruin-like pillars, a satellite that shrinks to a butterfly, windows to other environments. This interpretation makes sense to me, but it could just as easily be me looking way too deeply into this. While not as visually enticing, the section at 70% is still incredibly excellent in its execution. Here we ascend a tower of sorts, which showcases random art pieces and a small trail of lyrics to follow. It's this nature of making the lyrics the main focus of the section, while simultaneously keeping them small, that blows me away. It reminds me how people focus on small details and ideas, rather than seeing things more objectively. The nature of the lyrics sorta backs up my thoughts here, but again they're completely speculative and most likely completely unrelated to the actual level. These auto sections are fitted in massively and don't break up the flow of the gameplay at all. The animation sequence seamlessly transitions back to gameplay, just as it does after we've scaled the tower. The lack of engaging gameplay and jumpy energy that's typically present in Knots levels would be disappointing if these sections weren't executed as masterfully as they were. Yes, the gameplay in Azimuth is unengaging, but that's not the point of the level. Azimuth is an experience shown through beautiful animations and graphic design quality art. Whether or not it has a deeper meaning is really up for debate, but what remains true is that Azimuth made me think and interpret, which is the definition of good art. It may not be my favourite level of Knots, but in my opinion it is by far his best, and if this is what people mean when they say GT is an expressive art form, then I definitely want to see more of this.